Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled in memory, my dear and beloved brother-in-law, Dr. Ronny London ZT. Ronnie was taken away to Shemayim yesterday. Married to my sister exactly 40 years. My sister Amy, she should live and be well. The Rock of Gibraltar and our family, she took care of him so well. I gave everything up for him, and Hashem decided the time has come. In the Levi yesterday to hear Rabbi Morgenstern talk. Of course, everyone spoke incredibly well about this superhero, man of Emunah, love of Torah, Midos, the warmest person you'll ever meet. And even in his darkest times, always with a smile and always with a hug, if he was physically capable. But to Rabbi Morgenstern talk about him, to me, if I was a feeling, talking about the rabbi's rabbi, so to speak, not guiding Rabbi Morgenstern in the halacha and psak, but guiding him spirituality. Rabbi Morgenstern said that Ronnie guided him, taught him about what it means to have proper spiritual antenna. So it was how to connect to Hashem properly, how to connect to people properly, how to connect one's children properly. That's what fueled Morgenstern and so much of what he does, leading Scarsdale community, or growing, developing the commitment to Torah, to Hashem, and Tam Yisrael. Ronnie has such a huge chilek, not just how he touched each individual in that community, but how much he touched the rabbi who guides the community. His heart was only the most recent problem. He had Crohn's for decades. Basically, he was a sick man, already medical school, raising his children, and what the children said at the funeral, we should live and be well, and Eitan should live and be well. That they grew up, they never knew he was sick. The parents just did everything so the kids could grow up in a normal, happy, healthy home. Only when they themselves got married and they're raising children, they see all the challenges in that. They said, like, what? The parents sort of was able to keep that aside and just stay focused and happy. It's unbelievable. There's a term for that. Mekabel Yisurin Bi'ava. To go ahead and have Yisurin, afflictions, and accept it lovingly, always with a smile. It's one thing in the outside world, you go out, you put on a show, nice appearance. Inside, 24/7, that's when you know it's not just an external, it's built into the DNA of Amy and Ronnie. To go ahead and just bring it with so much love. That was the house to be at. All the friends, that's the place to be. That's where there's so much love and ava and happiness and simcha. And the kids are looking back and like, how'd they do that? Superhuman. And that's the answer. They were superhuman. He should live and be well, and Ronnie was just a superhuman person. Have Mekabel as Kol Adam B'Sever Panim Yafo. Greet everyone. Sever Panim Yafo. That smile. That's the Chiyuv. Because was demanding it. Ronnie brought it to a new level. The rabbi said he couldn't start the day off in shul without first getting an injection of love from Ronnie. He'd go into shul, he just need, and when Ronnie was well, he'd be in shul all the time, every day, at the shiurim, at the learning, at the shul events. Such an integral part of the community. That was the rabbi's fuel for the day, that injection of Ava. Just spoke 2 weeks ago about Ray Tversky, my father-in-law, Zecher Tzadik Livracha. Everyone knew him around the world. born into a family of connected to every dynasty. And here you have a person born like you and me. It's a beautiful family, the London family. They should all live very well. Phil, Marlene, Susie, Matt, and his wife Susie, and their children all should be well. Beautiful family, nice Balavatisha family, like you and I. And to watch Ronny soar as a mensch, as a mentor, as an Ohev Yisrael, doctor who treated everyone, Jew and Gentile, on the highest level. He cared genuinely for every single person, every patient, every family. To watch such an individual in certain ways, it's more of a machayev. It's more of an obligation upon us than Rabbi Twersky, who was born the genius and the family and the yichus. Here, Ronny, like any one of us, to soar to such levels and keep going higher and higher despite the afflictions. It's an unbelievable level. I'm going to miss him so much. It's Hashem should be an inspiration to all who knew him and told who he touched. Shalom.